Hello Internet, I am Mihai, it is part 14. I want to create and read project configurations. Let's go. Open Node.js backend repository. It is this one. I open it in VS Code. I am on the main branch and now I'm going to create a folder. It is CI/CD. Inside the CI/CD create a new folder. It is pipeline-config and inside pipeline config create a file. pipeline-config.yaml. Enter. The file is going to store deployment configuration. Add a new key, files, to deploy, open and close curly brackets. Very good. Check git changes. Here I see I created a new file and I added a new line. Close the changes, add the file to the stage and write the commit message created pipeline-config.yaml. New line, read project config. Commit and push. Very good. Now I want to update pipeline shared library global configuration. Open the project. It is pipeline shared lib. Very good. I will delete the commit message. I am on the main branch and let's update the global configuration. Close the file, open the files browser. In the resources folder open global configs YAML and add a new variable. It is CI/CD config new line. Don't forget to put 2 spaces and write pipeline config folder path go to VS Code, browse the files and copy the path to pipeline config folder. Copy relative path and paste it in IntelliJ. It is it. Check git changes. I added 2 new lines, apply them and write the commit message, edit, copy the variable name, paste it to global configs. New line, read project config. Commit. Very good. Now I want you to create a new file. Go to Files list, click Project. In the vars folder, create the file. New file and write read CI/CD project config .groovy. Add the file to Git and start writing. The first thing, the method will be public. I know it will return a map. And the method name, it must be call, it is mandatory. And write the body. Final map CI/CD config map equals. Remember, we have a class deployment configs, so write it. Deployment configs. Very good. Please notice the first line. IntelliJ automatically imported the class. You must write it manually if your IDE doesn't import it automatically. Keep writing. Global configs. Global configs is a reference to global configs file And I need the key from the file, and that key is CICD config. Copy it and paste. New line. Now I want to extract this value, so I write final string. I will zoom in a bit so you see it better. Now go to the YAML file, zoom, copy the key name and paste it here. Equals CICD config map, and in square brackets you write the key name. It is it. Copy again and paste. Very good. New line. Now I want to create the path to this file. So what I do? I write final. It is a G string because I'm going to insert variables inside the string. And I write pipeline config YAML path equals double quotes, and inside double quotes $, curly brackets, put here the pipeline config folder path variable, slash, go to Node.js server project repository, copy the file name, very good, paste it, and it is all. Now I have all the variables, all the paths, so I'm going to read the file content. Put a comment, read config, very good, open the file list, open the deployment configs class. Remember we had here a method readYAML, I will use it, just copy, close the class and paste the method. Instead of global configs resource, I remove it and I put pipeline config YAML path. The second thing, instead of text, I want to read from a file, so I write file. Very good. Save it into a variable, final, map, pipeline config map. And return the map. Very good, you did a perfect job. Let's commit it. Check the changes. I created the new file, very good. Apply, close the changes, and write the commit message. Create it. Read. I will copy the file name because it is too long to type. Paste the file name and write method. New line, read project config. Commit and push. Commit anyway. I am going to push two commits and push. I want to create a new stage. Open the pipeline repository. It is this one. Open with IntelliJ. It is it. It is the deploy app Jenkins file. And let's create the stage. First thing, I need a new global variable. It will be map CICD project config. Zoom in. I want you to see it better. Equals null. I will override the variable later. Scroll down and create a new stage. Stage. In the parentheses you write the stage name. It is read project config. Open the body, set the timeout, options, timeout. The time is 10 units and the unit is seconds. Very good. So the stage will have 10 seconds to read the project configurations. It will be enough, trust me. Next thing, I create steps and I create script. I'm going to call the readCicdProjectCofnig. Go to shared library repository, copy the file name. I copied it, passed it in the stage, call it, put parentheses, very good. And now I know it will return a map, so I'm going to save that map into a variable. Remember, we created it at the beginning. Copy the name and paste it here. I want to change the name. I want to write here that it is a map. It will be easier for you and for other people to understand what's inside the variable. Copy the name and paste it here in the line 4. Very good. Back to stage. Create a new line. And now I want to print the map. I will use Jenkins syntax. Go to Jenkins, open pipeline folder, open the pipeline, click on pipeline syntax, snippet generator, and search for write YAML. It is it. No file. For data I write my map. I will change it later. No charset and select return text. Generate the script, copy it, paste, let's modify, put everything in parentheses, remove charset, remove data, remove the file. And instead of my map, I want to put the CICD-project-config map variable. It is it. The variable from the line 57. Nice. Now I know it will return a text and I want to print this text. So I write echo. In parentheses, I write double quotes, CICD-project-config map, copy the name, not the value, colon, /n for the new line, plus, and inside the parentheses I pass the write YAML. It is it. It is how it must look like. Remove the additional line, save the file, and check the changes. I see I created a new variable, apply, scroll down, and I created a new map. Scroll right, it is good, apply, and write the commit message, created read project config stage. New line, read project config. Commit and push. Commit anyway, it is okay, push. The stage is ready, it's time to run the pipeline. Go to Jenkins, go to pipeline dashboard, click build with parameters, branch is main, build, and let's wait. Perfect, the pipeline finished. Refresh the page, click on the circle to open the logs, scroll down. Here the pipeline entered the read project config stage. It set the timeout for 10 seconds. It read the YAML and it printed the content. And the content is files to deploy and an empty body. Check it in the server repository and it is it, the same as in the logs. Here are the logs. The pipeline cleaned the workspace and the status is success. It is all, no more. I want to show you the change count. Go to pipeline dashboard, and see here we have one commit. You can check the details of that commit. Go to run number 8, click on it, and here I see changes, and I can check the details in Jenkins or on GitHub. Let's check on GitHub. It opened a new tab, and here are the changes. I just added a new line into a new file. Close the tab, go to details. I see the commit ID. If I open it, I go to GitHub. It is the commit message. And also if I click here, I also go to GitHub. It is the file. Very good. Why it happened? Because in the shared library, I selected the changelog to be true. Open the clone project repository, zoom in. Remember, I check out the Node.js backend server repository, and I select changelog to be true. It is why Jenkins showed me the count. If the changelog had been false, Jenkins would have shown no changes. Very simple. Final thing, open the diagram, select the stage, make it white, save the diagram, and it is all. Now the pipeline reads the project configuration. Thank you for watching.